Okay, we're gonna get up and down now. I need you all to compete at a high level. Coaches.
LeBron! Yo, don't leave J.R. open on the wing!
Come on now, let's go. Come on, let's bring it.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Atlanta Hawks. For the Hawks, it's been all about winning games right now. They've really got it going, working on a 5-game winning streak. They'll try to push it to 6 straight with a victory tonight. Got a couple of minutes here before tip-off. Let's talk about the best of the best. The category this time around, ball handling. Kenny, who's got the best handle?
The best handle in the league right now? Oh, easily. Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry.
Oh.
I'm going Kyrie number 1, Steph Curry number 1A. Because
That's my alarm,
I
Ernie.
say this, Steph Curry has to use his handle to get his shot, but Kyrie uses it all the time to get everywhere on the floor.
It's Steph Curry.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of praise.
Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. The Hawks here looking to pick up one on the road before returning to Atlanta. And of course, for Atlanta, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. T kicks to Splitter. He feeds it to Cephalosha. Splitter sets a screen. Off the pick. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
Sanders with the steal. Now here's Freak. T covering. And that one's good. Freak. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Here's Dellavedova. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And that one's good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Hawks trail by 6. Now Schroeder. 20 points for him last game against Golden State.
And was a force on the defensive side as well. 4 steals over the course of that game. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team.
Cephalosha. Hardaway is subbed in for T. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Freak in a 2-guard. Smith is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Thompson in at center. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Al Horford. Side Irving. From 13, shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
And stolen by Horford. Bazemore passes to Millsap. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Millsap playing well. 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And that one falls for Millsap. Mike Muscala is checked in for Al Horford. That one misses. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Freak dishes to Love. Shoots from 12. And off the front, and in it goes. Love's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Right side Hardaway. Right wing. Here's Millsap. Some solid defense here from Freak. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Millsap with the steal. Hardaway kicks to Millsap. Here's Bazemore. Covered by Smith. To the inside. Hardaway passes to Muscala. The 15-footer. And the rejection by Love. Irving kicks to Smith. Goes up to the stripe. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Millsap a screen. Here's Schroeder. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job to knock that one down.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The Cavaliers 4th.
They've been outstanding all season long in knocking down their shots. They move themselves. They're looking for the best.
And we finished one half of basketball. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 9.
Gentlemen, I'm here with a...
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You know, Freaks checked in for Cleveland. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And so in the game for the Hawks, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Teague. And it's Bazemore at the 3. And stolen by Irving. To the middle. Here's James. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. James has got 6.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Teague kicks to Millsap. Pass to Teague from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead. No doubt about it. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good. Freak. And both free throws good from Freak. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Teague against Irving. Outside Teague. Outside Millsap. But they recover it. Horford gets it to Bazemore. Pass to Hardaway. Millsap a screen. Hardaway dishes to Horford. And stolen by Love. James outside. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. For the Cavaliers, Larry Sanders is checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Splitters checked in for Horford. Humphries comes in for Paul Millsap. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
Foul called. Larry Sanders. That's his third personal foul.
The Hawks have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. No good on that one. And Cleveland making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. And he sinks the second. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Freak kicks to Shumpert. Freak sets a screen for Shumpert. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last.
Hawks ball.
Shape up. Shape up.
The Hawks trail by 16. Inside. Soft touch off the glass. Humphries has got 6 points.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
To the wing on the left. Here's Dellavedova. Teague covering. Shumpert gets a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. 9 points for Iman Shumpert. Atlanta's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Sefolosha kicks to Teague. And it's blocked. Shumpert with it. 9 points in the game so far. There's a good screen. Baseline J on the way. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 5 points in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. The strategy included running the offense through Shumpert. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Here's Teague, and he slams it one-handed.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
So a moment now to see the story on Jeff Teague. He's really stood out for them over the past month. 5th in steals, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And back to what you said, I mean, he's stealth like a ninja. You had the ball, now you don't. And you never saw him coming.
Fry passes to Freak. And he overshot that one. Sefolosha dishes to Schroeder. T kicks to Humphries. That's tipped. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Sanders against Humphries. Here's Dellavedova. He has 5. Shot clock at 5. Fry, good. Fry's got 5.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Teague up top. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Passes it to Splitter from 11 feet away. No good. Freak. Can't get it to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers on.
Every dime is a flake.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Freak in at point guard. Channing Frye out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Sanders in at the center filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Schroeder kicks to Humphries. And it's Freak with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
But Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And tonight they take their first game of this highly anticipated 4-game season series. They now have 1 game remaining on the year and try to even things up against the Hawks.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing for Love. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
The pass to Hardaway. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Roberts. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
Here's Dellavedova. The feed to Freak. Off on that one. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the...
Hi, Kevin. Well, LeBron, given that it's still early in the season, what has your attitude been this year?
Just wanted to come in this season more a complete basketball player. Playing inside, playing outside, coming off pick and roll, shooting, and also making plays for my teammates, which I love to do. And it's good to get a great win on our home floor versus a very, very good team.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Love.
He put everything he had to his rebound, and it made a huge difference.
And, folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. And with some time here to spare, let's talk leadership in the NBA. Kenny, who would you say are the best leaders on the floor in the league?
Wow. Well, obviously, the great Tim Duncan in the San Antonio Spurs with his leadership with Greg Popovich. They're the top of the list. You know, I also like Kevin Durant. You know, Kevin Durant's leadership is probably unparalleled or underrated, I would say, from his position.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. You take a look at Los Angeles. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in their last 5 games.
Boy, Kevin, I tell you, this stretch of the schedule for the...
Oh! It's not possible. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Cavaliers, number 1.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Irving against Russell. Here's Love. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. The Cavaliers have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight, 6 of 9 to be exact. That's good from Love.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Clarkson, and a miss there on the triple.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pelicans.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough, and then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
Here's Freak. Here's Sanders, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
James, the pass to Love. From 10 feet out, and that one's good. Love's got 9.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And that one good from Clarkson.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
No one near James as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 6.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Clarkson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And offensively, everything they did seemed to just come together beautifully. They threw a lot of things at the wall, and most of it stuck.
Yeah, it did stick in high-quality fashion, too. I mean, a multifaceted approach like that takes a really sophisticated, locked-in.
With 1 on the clock, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Cavaliers on top, up 19. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy.
You want to guard the paint, and some of that has to do with myself being able to patrol the.
When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display on a nightly basis, Greg. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Hibbert. Allen Bear comes in for Julius Randle. Harkless is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Russell in for Jordan Clarkson. Taking a look at the Lakers. Allen Bear's out there with Tyler Zeller. Then there's Mo Harkless. And there's Bryant. And it's Russell in at the point. Now the feed to Harkless. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. The Cavaliers leading by 20. It's a pick by Love. The drive by James. Layup off the pick.
A moment now to see the stats for Bryant. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 15 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
And that one falls for Love.
You know, Love is playing well. 13 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Shooting 100% in the quarter, they've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Bryant's shot is good.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And Sanders kicks to Freak. 1:10 left in the first half of basketball. That one wide left. Russell with it. He's picked up by Irving. Russell a screen on Love. Back to Kobe from downtown. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 20. He feeds it to James. Irving attacking. Can't hit the step back jump shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside, Kobe launches a 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's 11 points for Kobe Bryant.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.